Okay, I'm speaking again today with Bob Weissman, agency specialist of Agency Ventures, and today we're talking about what's your brand. So tell me about that, Bob.
Well, okay, Mark. Agencies are really great at helping their clients find their brand, define their brand, etc. But interestingly, they're not very good at defining their own brand or articulating their own brand. So ultimately, this is an area that I find that most agencies need to focus on, okay? And what happens, of course, is a referral is always the best form of business development.
Sure.
So if somebody tells somebody about you, that's great.
Right.
But other than that, you have to find a way to articulate your brand. And typically that starts with your website. Mm-hmm. You really have to have a really strong website which, clearly articulates your positioning, who you've done business with, perhaps what case studies you've had, testimonials, areas like that. But having a great website is only as good as if somebody can find you.
Exactly.
So clearly what you need to be doing is focusing on things like search engine optimization, paid search, LinkedIn, social media.
Driving that traffic.
Driving traffic to that website, which in fact, again, will articulate your brand promise, etc. So what agencies should make sure they're doing is always be evaluating their analytics. Their Google owns the world, and to make a long story short, have a constant look at what are people looking at your website, update your website, and make sure that it articulates who you are. And of course, it's much more than that. Okay, it's much more, we all know, with blog posting and content development, etc. But one of the things I find in most agencies is we have to have a consistent brand promise, a consistent articulation of who we are, what we do, who we do it for, and so forth.
Right.
And so what we want to make sure is our staff is a reflection of our brand. Our staff has to be able to articulate similarly. Every one of them should be able to say the same words. So I focus a lot on an elevator pitch. Right. An elevator pitch is no more than a paragraph. It's what every staff member should know how to articulate very quickly, because we never know what event they're in. And it's not up to your sales team only to be driving business development. Remember, everybody is. They might be at a bowling alley, they may be at a networking event, they may be at a coffee shop, a bar, whatever it may be. So develop your elevator pitch, which has a clear USP or unique selling proposition, a value proposition. Define what you do best. What is your domain expertise? What industry do you know very well? And perhaps who you do business with, how you've done it, and most importantly, of course, what results are there. So for every agency, the clear question is, what's your brand?
Right.
And are you articulating your brand to your customers?
And obviously, if you want some help articulating that brand, Bob Weissman, agency specialist, is here to consult with you.
Thanks, Mark.